would you like to summarize what happened last session for our good friend Pat here?
Yeah, I do have I haven't prepared anything nice, but I'll give it a go. 2 sessions ago, we got the card reading, right? So then last session, we were kind of like going back to town, figuring some stuff out. The guards are giving us some shit about coming and going, and we talked to the tiger guy some more, and we were trying to find where the raven's nest were, to try to find one of the hunches from the cards. We got to the inn, we did some stuff at the inn, and then we went to the church, and the father guy told us about some holy bones that got stolen. We went and investigated his assistant kid, I think, named Yeska, orphan, and kind of figured out that he told someone else about it, called Mr. Ironforge, and we were heading back to the inn.
No. I may have given you the wrong information. He told you that the gravekeeper. He told the gravekeeper about the bones.
Okay.
Milivoj. Milivoj.
Okay. I will modify those notes. And then, on the way back to the inn, we were kind of questioning about our motives, why we rushed out of the inn in the middle of the night to help the attack on the guards. And then it turned out that she was a vampire lady. She freaked out and bit us, tried to bite us, and we found a key. We had a dream about something.
She definitely bit Burnden a lot.
Yeah, she bit me, and then I had a dream. I was listening to the end of the video like 5 minutes ago. I had a dream, like a twisted longing or distant remembrance of something I lost, but utmost confidence. So it was like every dream I have at night anyway.
I see.
And that's where we stopped. And if y'all will give me just 1 second, I'll get us some ambiance going.
Give an inspiration.
Please make sure that GroovyBot is appropriately volumed. So that
just mute that bitch and slowly inch it up. That's what I do every time.
And for once, the bot commands channel will have something to put fucking in it. So that when I come in here and be like, wow, why does the bot command channel have an arrow in it? It'll make sense. I'll be like, I don't have this server muted, and I will occasionally be like, oh, I wonder what's going on in Discord, and I'll flick down here, and oh, hey, someone said something in Fat Thumbs, and I come in here, and it's just the bot commands channel, but I don't have the permission to view the history of bot commands. So when I come in here, someone has said something in bot commands, and I don't know who.
You should just right-click bot commands and say notification settings nothing, and then you'll never have that problem again.
Nothing. There. Done.
Yeah, it's probably some server fuck-up shit.
All right.
I mean, I only have it because I need to hear the actual bot join and all that shit. Make sure the command goes through.
It's just random stuff? I hear it. 100%.
Yeah, I got 60% personally. 70, I can hear it way fine.
Made your trip to the church at about 2 a.m. You returned to your home or your rooms by about 3 a.m. After your scrap with the vampire spawn in the streets. There was naught to dispose of after your fight with the vampire spawn, given that the creature disintegrated into ash following your dispatching of it. You trudged into your rooms. You climbed the stairs. You trudged into your rooms. You discarded your armor, and you fell into bed. Burnden had his dream. the fitful, awkward, disquieted night. So perhaps you are still feeling groggy when you wake up. Perhaps your daily preparations are not as smooth and your prayers is not as fervent. Perhaps you find yourself not quite as hungry. Or perhaps none of this has affected you at all. The rain forms a steady percussion on the roof above you. It's raining again, of course. It's always raining in Barovia. The chilly air filters through the windows. Water pools beneath the windowsills. Gathers on the shutters. Outside, below you, you can see people moving through the streets. Barovians slowly pacing their way towards their morning's activities. Sallow, gaunt to a man. People are... There's something strange about their faces. Almost every Barovian in the streets is trying to smile. At least when the guards are looking, you notice. At least when someone else is watching them. They'll look up, meet eyes with the guard, and their cheeks will curl upward in this rictus of an expression that as much resembles a smile as a wolf resembles a dog. The moment those gazes have broken, the moment the connection has passed, the expression falls again. There's almost a chorus, a susurration of muttering refrains among the crowd, and you can hear it now as people get closer to the inn and pass by. All will be well. 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 Nobody sounds like they mean it.
Oh shit, that picture.
So how are
Yeah.
you affected by last night's events? Are you rattled? Do you sleep it off pretty all right? Are you still nursing any wounds? Are you sore? What are your feelings on last night's events?
I'm certainly more like on the lookout, I would say, because the vampire lady seemed like a pretty normal person who just walked up and was really tough.
Okay.
I'd imagine when I wake up, I would double check, make sure those puncture wounds still are gone, and
They are.
probably, yeah, I'm more groggy, more slow to rise. Fumble around with my satchel as I try to replace all my potions back in my coat. Drop one and it shatters on the floor. Fucking hell. Even though Grog's not making a single sound, just fucking shout out randomly, Grog, turn that shit down.
Grog's very confused. You see him turn over his pillow. He said turn it down.
Augie, you weren't privy to last night's events. You stayed in the inn. You didn't really get up and go.
Yeah.
You've been praying.
Praying to
And-
Bahamut.
Praying to Bahamut, and there is something bothering you.
It's not Bahamut.
Well, typically, when you pray to Bahamut, this isn't like sort of real world religion where a measure of faith is required. The assumption that God exists is required for belief, the understanding that a god is present is pretty much a given. It's the presence that you search for. It's the response. And while your spells so far have worked just fine, while your miracles have wrought themselves much the same that they always have, your powers have leapt to your fingers at your beck and call, you don't quite feel that presence. It always felt like Bahamut was near, like a parent or a guardian, someone watching over you, and here you feel alone in a way that you haven't felt in a very, very long time.
I don't know how to act that out really,
It's okay. I mean,
without being like super dramatic.
I mean, one thing
Yeah.
that one thing I want to stress is that we don't necessarily have to do the voices and the acting. You can
No,
tell
yeah,
us.
no.
You can tell us what your character like. Talk about it. Like describe it to us. What? How does your character react to this sort of slow realization that you feel alone, that you feel disconnected from your god? How does that affect your morning preparations?
I think Augie would pass around his head that in recent events he has not spread the word of Bahamut strong enough nor enough for him to have the link in this area, I guess. So he needs to do this without feeling the loss of his god, so to speak.
Oh, has this like renewed your vigor? Like that you just
Right,
need to
right, right.
convert
You
more
know,
people?
yeah, like he feels as if Bahamut isn't as strong in this area. And in himself, like he's kind of leaving, and now he has new strength for new Bahamut followers, and he must do this.
That's pretty cool. I imagine you like magically crafting as many flyers as you can.
I have tons of
Stuff like
flyers.
that.
Would you like a flyer for Bahamut?
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Bahamut?
Yes, yes.
Smells begin to waft into your room. And from downstairs you can hear the sizzle of cooking meat. The smells are of bacon, uh, perhaps some roasting vegetables, sizzling in butter.
Where are the
Uh,
bells coming from?
what's that?
Where's the bells coming from?
That sounds like it must be coming from the church further down the road.
Okay, fair enough.
You haven't been there yet, but your compatriots may have something to say about that.
Yo, we don't want to go there. Well, maybe we do, but
How many bells?
There are 9 gongs at this hour,
Fuck, it's
marking it
late.
to be about 9 a.m.
I would like to ask the innkeeper what they know about ravens. I feel like we might have already, but maybe a quick recap or something.
Sure.
Well,
So maybe you head downstairs.
Yeah, breakfast.
All right. I'm going to group everybody together and move them downstairs.
The breakfast scene. Pat, how'd you get in here?
My name's not Pat.
Dude, I was hoping you would just stop after you said there was a smell wafting in the room. I was going to hit on that, but you just kept going. I was going to tell Brendan, sorry.
Maybe that was the noise.
Smells like bacon and eggs. Ugh.
Can you all see everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, dude.
Argals should not be there.
What was her name again, the innkeeper?
Let me go move some of these.
Who's that suave gentleman? He's giving me the look.
That was a barkeep we spoke to last time.
Okay, this is just a lady.
Unwin is a sort of portly fellow with a salt and pepper beard, tending to the bar as you guys come down. There are a few commoners kind of peppered throughout the room, sitting and having breakfast. It looks like breakfast this morning is some bacon and roasted squash, actually, along with some toast and coffee. Um, Unwin is handing out plates and sort of pouring coffee from the bar. And as you guys come down the stairs, he says, "Oh, nice to see you. You
Good
sleep
morning.
all right? You all look like you had a hell of an evening."
No, he slept like shit.
"What? I didn't tell. What happened? You all right?"
The church got attacked. Does that happen often?
"The church got what?"
Got attacked. There was wolves.
"Oh, wolves. That explains the black marks, the black banners at the guardhouse this morning." "All will be well," they say. "All will be well." He spits the words with enough venom to perhaps surprise you, given his otherwise genial manner. "Burgomaster's going to get us all killed." "Can I get you some breakfast? Comes with your room and board."
Yes, please. One round of breakfasts.
I'd like
Yeah.
to fall down into a chair and actually ask him. I'd scowl at the plate of bacon and roast squash, and say, "How much for something custom?"
A few minutes of my time and 5 copper. What can I get you?"
I'll take 2 eggs cracked in a glass, a tomato, a shot of celery, and fill the rest with gin.
Oh, fucking bloody Mary. Jesus Christ.
Don't have the gin, I'm afraid.
What the fuck you working with?
Got wine, mate. That's all we drink in Barovia.
Stiff enough?
It's fairly stiff, yeah.
Whoa now.
Pour it in. Just lose a tomato.
Right. 5 copper. And he takes the copper and heads over to the kitchen door, which is to the north here. Right about here. Leans in and says, "Right. 2 eggs in a glass. Shot of celery." Looks back at you. "What else?"
Just fill the rest with wine.
"Fill the rest with wine." "Yes, I know it sounds gross. I don't care. Get it done."
Oh, I was
Thank
just thinking about like eggs mixed into wine. That's really gross. What the hell kind of tonic is that? Burned.
Yeah, Grog wishes to know if this is some like non-mountain folk pleasure.
It's
Grog's
me
very
own-
confused.
It's me own invention. Don't worry. Sold 1 million of them. They were like hotcakes and never went. They were truly the talk of the season. Just try it. You'll like it. And he kind of cradles his forehead and his left hand rubs his temples and his eyes. Slams his fist down. A little bit faster.
"She's walking as fast as she can go, mate. Don't worry. I'll be out in just a moment."
Augie kind of whispers to Brendan and says, "Are you drunk?"
I'm not sure. I've been drunk before. This isn't my kind of drunk. But I sure am something.
Oh, okay.
Alright, the black flags. And the muttering. I seen that not long ago. All your mates out on the streets saying the same thing. Is this something that happens often? And I should be at the bar.
What do you
Right.
mean? They all will be well, bit.
They all will be well. The black flags, the church,
The black
everything about told you.
black flags for when gods die.
Easy enough to muttering.
Um,
Did the
it's a
guards
rule in
die?
town. It's what?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, 2 guards died at the graveyard.
Okay, I didn't remember.
Um, Unwin says, I, when it comes to the muttering, the burgomaster, you see, he insists that everyone keep a stiff upper lip. And if you can't keep a stiff upper lip, he'll keep it for you in the stockades. Take my meaning?
I've been in your crazy place here of Barovia for going on 3-4 days now. Boy, time sure does warp here. And I never noticed the grimaces on those lousy logs out here like I saw today. Is this only in times of distress? When a catastrophe happens?
It's supposed to be all the time. When you see things like what, if I'm going off what your bird friend here says, when you see things like what happened at the church, the guards go out in force and make sure everyone's smiling. I think it's a lot of bollocks myself.
Okay, right. And this time he looks up at the bartender, but he still is kind of cradling his forehead against his left hand's fingertips. And then there's the church. The attack on the church. The wolves. That happen often?
Until recently, I didn't know it happened last night until you told me. But prior, a couple of wolves managed to get past the guards on the western gate from the woods. Tried to break down the door.
Quick question, do we have any undead? I'm sorry that I don't remember last time.
No, no one did.
Okay. I mean, bloody hell, you could build bigger fucking walls that wolves couldn't leap over.
It's more. There's holes and places. There's like they dig. There's only so much we can do. You know, the manpower's not unlimited.
Excuse me.
Holy shit.
Augie is enjoying his breakfast.
And that reminds Burnton to slam down on the bar one more time. Bloody hell, where's the 2 cracked fucking eggs?
Ray Mardikov, um, a hang on, I'll give you jump scare incoming.
No, it's not a jump scare.
A small child with gray hair, less pale than Barovians usually are.
Can I pump that thing? We got a pumpable face.
Enters from the north door, approaches the bar, places the glass wordlessly on the bar off of a silver tray, and then disappears back into the kitchen to continue making breakfast.
Karsk immediately snatches up the glass. He gives everything one good stir to slightly incorporate with the celery stick. Bites the whole thing off. throws away the leaves at the top, and then downs the entire thing in one go.
Unwin watches with a mixture of disgust and admiration, typically reserved for people who have preceded the task they're doing with "hold my beer and watch this."
He slams the glass unsatisfiedly back on the bar and begins to rub his temples again. Not as nice as the gin would have been. Maybe. And he thinks for a second, kind of rubs his forefinger and his thumb into his two eyes across and pinches the bridge of his nose. Maybe when I get back to where I come from, I can set up a nice little supply chain for you. Closes his eyes and squints them tightly. I know a guy. He's got a good supply. But let me tell you something. Your wine, it doesn't do the trick. Mutters to himself lowly. No type of drunk I've ever been.
You'll have to take that up with the winery when you go find out where my latest shipment is, if you remember.
No. I don't need to worry about your current supply. I'm interested in setting you up with a new one.
Unwin settles back and then behind the bar, kind of leaning back against the wall behind him, and says, I mean to say that we had an agreement. You wanted to know more about ravens. I wanted to know more about where my wine is. If you
All right, yeah, bloody hell, yeah. And he leaps up off of the stool, and stands stock straight. That's right. I'm sorry about that. Certainly, we'll get right to that. Yes, business agreement. Brief reminder. It's been a long night.
Certainly. If you recall, the Wizard of Wines Winery provides my stock of purple grape. I'm sorry, hang on to get these wine names correctly. I don't want to be screwing that up and then have to correct it later.
Man, we retcon all the time. Just fuck me up.
We can retcon my homebrew games with no problem. I don't want to retcon modules.
Fuck it.
Purple Grape Mash and Red Dragon Crush. I haven't heard from them in a few days, going on a week now, and that's not typical. My guess is something's wrong. I want you to go find out if something's wrong. The winery is a good trek to the west. Follow the roads, and he gives you some specific directions that I'm not going to try to parcel out here because I will lose my damn mind doing so. And he says, follow that, you'll be safe. Just get to the winery, find out what you can, get back to me. Now, I'm not saying you have to fix every little thing, and if something has gone entirely sideways, well, that's that. And we can discuss ravens and whatnot then. Of course, if you do fix my supply, well, there might be some gold in it for you, and I might be inspired to remember even more things about ravens. It just depends.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that sounds fine and dandy enough. Let me just gather me things. And he just kind of grabs the empty glass off of the bar and does what he can to pour the rest of whatever alcohol and egg drippings may be stuck at the bottom into his gullet before he
Ugh.
turns on his heel and walks off.
I'm just watching from a corner, and I just sort of like vomit a little in my mouth.
I'm sorry, roll me 1d2 for vomit damage? No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Okay, so that's good. Also, I want to ask Unwin another question. Does he know where we can find the grave digger?
Middle Village.
Yes.
He's usually at the church this time of day. Don't know if he'll be there now, given what happened, but you can check.
Does he have a residence or anything like that you know of, or no?
Village. You know, I'm not sure. Hang on.
At the monster truck rally? No.
What was the name of the winery again? It was like Wizard Winery or something.
The Wizards of Wine Winery, I think? Wizards of
Yes.
something.
Wizard of Wines Winery.
Okay. It's a lot of wines. A lot of W's in there. Wonderful Wizards of Wine Winery. Okay, so I assume the Gravekeeper guy doesn't have a home and we could find him at the church. And I think we're good to head out, guys. Anybody else got any questions for the barkeeper?
I do. Grog wants to ask Unwin, how much would it cost for one of the wooden chairs or bar stools?
I love this question.
You want one of the bar stools?
Yes. My business is my own.
I. One moment. Danica! A woman at the other end of the bar who has been cleaning dishes as diligently as she can and sort of stepping out from behind the bar to retrieve used dishes, looks up and says, "Yes? Can we spare a stool? What? A bar stool? Can we spare? I suppose so. We've got spare
I'll
in the basement.
I'll pay for it. I'm looking to get 2 if possible.
Can replace them?" Unwin sort of thinks about this for a second and then says, "You can have 2 for 5 silver pieces.
Done.
They're nice stools."
That seems like such a deal.
All right, 5 silver subtracted.
What are you doing with those chairs, Augie? I mean, not Augie, Grog.
Well, you'll see. Grog just throws one over each shoulder and then it goes back to the group waiting to leave.
Okay.
So what?
Okay, cool. So shall we head to the church? Try to find the Gravekeeper?
Grog has purchased 2 random bar stools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His business is his own.
I mean, not for nothing, but investigating the winery does lead us to more gold. And, presumably more alcohol.
I have a thought. Did we ever... I know we're also looking for the bones from the church, right? And Grog says that quietly.
That's why we're
the
trying to find the
Gravekeeper.
Gravedigger.
Okay, yeah, like, I didn't know. I was just trying to think if we find like a lead on that, maybe it's in the same direction as the winery, and then do like 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, these are definitely the quests laid out in front of us. And that's kind of what I figured too. We'll try to find them on the way out of town and then head to the winery.
Sounds
Karsk
good.
absent-mindedly brushes his neck where the puncture wounds were. Yeah, back to the fucking graveyard then.
To the graveyard.
Guess I'm
Yeah.
kind of stuck with the big one at least. I ain't letting you out of my sight, Grog.
Have we left the Blue Water Inn yet?
You're getting ready to. Do you have anything else you want
Okay.
to do before then?
No, I just want to do something as soon as we get outside.
Okay. We're now outside.
All right, Grog takes one of the bar stools and just smashes it into the ground. Rah! That's a good way to wake up in the morning. Grog is happy.
Splintering sound draws the attention of several guards. Oi! What are you doing?
My business is my own.
Don't mind
Smashing
me
things in the
smashing
street?
chairs.
Do you own the street?
But I patrol the street. The burgomaster owns the street.
Then mind off. It's not your street.
Oi! All will be well, right?
I'd like
Gonna-
to slip the. Go ahead, Bear.
I was gonna try to give him my worst bird smile possible. I have a beak. I can't smile, but I'm just gonna give it a go.
Oh God.
In response to the everything will be well.
Your head and smile with your eyes and roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
I'm gonna fluff my feathers and stuff. I'm a pretty bird. Performance, you said?
Persuasion check at
Okay.
disadvantage. Aye. Doesn't look like a smile to me. Now, hang on. You can't smile.
I got a
It's
beak.
bird. One of them Aarakocra.
I'm giving it my best here.
I've never seen an Aarakocra in Barovia before. What's he doing here? Doesn't matter. He smashed a stool in the street.
Grog's gonna walk up to the guard, puff his chest,
Yeah.
and then his voice is gonna get deeper. He's like, "My business is my own."
Intimidation check.
Oh, I was already hitting it.
That'll do it. The guard sort of flinches backwards and says, right, yes. Your business is your own. Let's go, lads. We've got to check on the stockades. Yes. And they, all three of them rush off before Grog can decide to intimidate them more physically.
Damn it, Grog. I was gonna tell them about Bahamut. Can't scare all the guards. You gotta tell everybody.
But I gotta break things.
It's fine. You can break whatever. Just don't break them. They gotta follow my god.
I didn't.
That's
They just
the quarter
ask
of the night.
questions.
That's the quarter of the evening. You can break things, just don't break them. They gotta follow my god. All right. So
Okay,
you're headed
so-
west of the church to the graveyard?
Yeah,
Yes.
towards the church. I'm not sure. I don't quite remember the roadmap, but does
Okay.
it seem like a lot of people are going towards the church? Like the bells
No.
are still ringing, or no?
The bells have started ringing again. It's about... No, it hasn't been like 15 minutes. Maybe 20. The bells haven't rung again. You guys are...
Ooh, I haven't seen this. I don't think.
Yeah, we started labeling last time, right?
Yeah, you guys are here. And you're headed to the church here.
Oh,
You step out away from the inn and into the streets, sort of following the flow of people. It's not a huge crowd this morning, but again, there's that constant terrified chorus of "All will be well, all will be well, all will be well, all will be well."
yes. If you follow Bahamut.
What?
Here's the flyer. Please read.
And you leave a stunned target of your evangelism standing in the street behind you, staring slack-jawed at a pamphlet as you continue on toward the graveyard.
Yes.
You reach the graveyard and you find standing among the stones and statues a young man. Get his picture out.
Wait, I gotta test this just because we're on the overworld map. This work? It does.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to test.
There's just no grid, so everything's decimals.
Yeah. I just didn't know if it worked. I've never done it, so. Continue on.
So let me make sure this guy, you can see his picture.
Fuck was that?
You find a sullen-looking young man, his hair wet and lank, pressed across his face in thin strands. He looks up at you as you enter the graveyard and says, "Oi! Piss off! No visitation during these hours. Still cleaning up the bodies."
I'm sorry, what bodies is he cleaning up?
The 3 guards that were killed last night, and the wolves.
I like to say, "Aye, piss off. We were part of this massacre of bodies."
We were?
Well, not you, Augie, but
Roll me an intimidation check at advantage.
I'm gonna look over at Augie and say, "I meant the royal we."
I'm
Hold
just
on.
thinking of a king like Nintendo Wii. Like with crown and everything. Gold.
17 will do it. The man picks up his shovel and sort of leans on it and says, "What do you want?"
Leaning on his shovel, you said,
Yes.
right? Mate, we want you. My
What?
friend here. And I kind of gesture back towards the Aarakocra. My friend here has a few questions to ask you. I suggest you just sit there, listen, and answer honestly, mate. Otherwise, my other friend here, and I gesture towards Grog, still holding a bar stool over his shoulder. Well, he might have a few words with you. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Oh, I found an even better picture of this guy. Hang on. Here we go.
Oh, he pretty.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So you kind of gesture to Ku. Ku kind of like fluffs up his feathers and tries to I don't know, tries to kind of look prettier, more presentable and interesting. But he's kind of an old bird, and he's kind of missing a lot of feathers, and it just doesn't, it's not very appealing. But yeah, I'll explain to him, kind of trying to kind of be a friend kind of thing to him, trying to do like a buddy kind of situation
Okay.
about these bones. And I'm gonna explain how we heard that the church had these bones, and that there was this kid who heard about it, and the kid might have told you, and these bones are missing. And I kind of want to try to judge his reaction to this news.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Really should have put a skill point in there.
Let's hope that Grog is standing in the background, patting the fucking bar stool against his hand like it were a club.
I am going to give you this because of Karth's intimidation check, actually. Milovaj listens for a little while and then says, Wait. The bones did what?
The bones kept the wolves from attacking, from what we've heard.
Kind of goes, like, pale for a second. What do you mean they kept the wolves from attacking? That's superstitious nonsense. Surely that's not what kept the wolves at bay. They're dogs. They like bones, don't they?
Listen, Milvaj. It seems to us pretty clear that you're involved here. So how about you just tell us what you did with the bones?
Anguished. What was a sort of standoffish, scowling demeanor has given way to a horrified expression as he slowly realizes he's had a part in several deaths now, including the bodies that lay still partially unburied at his feet. And he goes quiet for a long time, just almost a full 30 seconds. Uh, One hand idly circling the shovel, nervously, and not idly, nervously circling the shovel in the mud beneath his feet. And then he looks up at you and says, I was paid to retrieve the bones from out of the church. It were Enric Vandervoort, the coffin maker, what did it. Paid me to do it.
Where are the bones? No, I'm sorry.
I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are, and you can intimidate me all you like. I gave them to Heinrich, and that's the last I've seen of them.
The ruddy coffin maker?
I
What? At least tell me this, mate. How'd you smuggle the bones out of the fucking church?
in a sack, in a hempen sack. I just pried them up from under the crypt, picked the bones up, put them in the sack, carried them out when Lucian wasn't looking.
The coffin maker. Where can we find him?
He thinks for a second. You want to look at Legal. Southeast part of town. Small building with a red roof. 2 stories.
Can you mark this on our map?
And if we've hit the crazy bloke with the tiger, have we gone too far?
You hit the stockyard, you've gone too far, yes.
Right. And before he turns on his heel and begins to walk out of the graveyard, he kind of chuckles to himself and mutters quietly, enough for the grave digger to hear. Hempen sack. Some respect. Then he puts his 2 hands together. And, he kind of bows his head and his hands in a sign of mocking gratitude to the gravekeeper, and he says, "All will be well, mate." Walks out of the graveyard.
The gravekeeper watches you go for a moment and then says, I had to feed my family. Gravekeeper's wages are starving wages. You'd have done it too.
Karsk does not stop. He walks out of the graveyard and onto the main road.
Damn, what a badass. I'd go with him.
I'll stay with Milvage.
Oh no, I'm out.
Do you think the priest guy would want to know about this and, like, I don't know, fire him or something? Or
I assume that's all in good time, my bird friend. First, I suppose we need to come back with a hempen sack of bones.
all right, well, do we want to try to find the coffin maker in town, or do we want to head out of town to the winery?
Like we're making this decision right outside of the graveyard. I just casually stride outside of the gate and then lean up on the fence around the church. And we start discussing like where we're gonna go. The gravekeeper's like still staring down at us from up on a hill. He knows we know, and we're all just like loitering outside of the church, being like, do we want to leave town? Or do we want to go find the evidence to fucking indict this guy?
I think we should go talk to the coffin maker.
Yeah, coffin maker sounds like just as good as lead as any. We'll fix these fucking bones, then we'll make our gold.
All right, Grog, you try next time, man. I'm no good at that. I don't know, talking to the bad guys. I don't know. I'm more about shooting them. Maybe you can spook them better.
I mean, maybe.
Or Brandon. Like,
Yeah,
Brandon,
yeah.
why'd you pass it to me? You're the
You had
snake
the
oil guy.
questions. It's mate, look. It's a certain dynamic I need you to understand. It's called good God, bad God. When they've got you in a room together, one of them's got to try and be the friend. And one of them's got to try and be the fucking asshole. And I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. I was born with a great many skills to my name. But compassion, kindness, it wasn't fucking one of them.
Wait, so you wanted me to be the bad guy? The bad god?
No, you're a good guy.
Ah,
You're the one that
okay.
had the questions.
Ah, okay.
I'm the one that pointed him to his imminent fucking faith, catching a crack of a fucking stool across the jaw from our friend here. What the fuck are you gonna do with that elder stool anyway? Grog.
My business is my own.
Right, mate. Until your business is my business. Let's go.
You might want to watch how you talk. I think one hit with this chair might kill you.
No, mate. I promise you. My business is good business for us all.
I was just poking fun at your lack of max HP.
No, I got that back at long rest.
Ah, that's bullshit.
Nagi, I think you should have left that Gravedigger pamphlet. Like, he needed more Bahamut in his life.
I did, didn't I? Who
No,
mentioned that?
but
I
you can
mean,
go back and you can go back and give the nearly crying Gravedigger a pamphlet if you want.
Mr. Gravedigger,
What?
this will stop you from crying. Please take one pamphlet of Bahamut.
Ace.
Yeah.
What?
It'll save your life from crying ever again.
And the Gravedigger begins to read the pamphlet, and you are free to go.
I'm walking away, grinning to myself. Yeah, one more. I'll get the chain to Bahamut back. Don't you worry.
We would like to move in a southeasterly direction towards the wherever we think that's supposed to be kind of region.
Okay.
We should just convert the entire city to Bahamut.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Then we have control of the whole city.
Maybe Bahamut would fight Strahd or something if we could like get him here.
Or we sacrifice the entire city to Bahamut. Then Bahamut has to show himself to kill Strahd.
Ooh, that's a good one. Is that how Bahamut works, Augie?
No, I don't.
What Augie said.
He's kind of confused. Like what?
That's
I don't-
really shit.
I don't think that's how my god works. Let me investigate that.
Oh, okay.
I thought he
so
was
I
evil.
must have read the
Bahamut's
pamphlet
good.
wrong.
No, Bahamut's good.
Actually, give me one of those pamphlets. I'll study it next time.
Hand you a pamphlet. Please read about my Lord and Savior Bahamut. I didn't even fucking remember Bahamut's lore.
Yeah, I think he's a good dragon, but I do think
He
there's
is.
He is, yeah. He was split from an ancient dragon god who was in battle with like a fucking primordial, a gigantic primordial. And when that primordial cleaved the ancient dragon god, Tiamat and Bahamut were born. And Tiamat was evil and Bahamut was good.
Why aren't you a follower of Bahamut, goddammit?
I will link Forgotten Realms lore playlist.
awful good. He's usually only worshipped by dragons. That's the thing. He's a dragon god more than he's a people god. But sometimes there are humans that kind of get into this too.
You're saying we need to go find a dragon.
Maybe. I'm
If only you had a ranger who hated dragons.
Yeah! Yeah!
Wait, no, we
Rip.
like dragons now.
That's
right?
what. That's why Ches
Ches
killed him off, because that would have been a huge plot twist. Just ruined the whole campaign.
You would then have to initiate in PvP rules that you would have to make up, because I would
Right,
kill that son of a bitch.
It would have been an interesting dichotomy of like Pat trying to spread the word of Bahamut and his original character's names like against it. Values wisdom, knowledge, prophecies, and songs. That's interesting.
I'm not singing a song.
I'll give me a second. I'm doing some.
Like to prove the strength and worthiness of his followers by battling against them in dragon form, halting the combat when his followers were injured or when they overcame it. That's cool. So you're getting ready for your battle with Bahamut.
Yeah! Because my level 4 ass will totally destroy Bahamut.
Yeah, we got this. But if you put all 5 of us together, we make one level 20 character.
You're right.
Can a level 20 character take on a dragon?
God, I hope so.
Bring on CR20 creatures.
That's a cool way to do it.
And Strahd walks down the street. Let's go.
Hey, Strahd, how you doing? I go up and shake his hand.
I'm fine. He crushes your hand with his hand and casts Fireball level 3.
What?
I cry.
So it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Hey, Bahamut.
Save me, Bahamut.
Yeah, where's Bahamut?
Where's Muhammad?
I summon the all Lordy Savior, Bahamut.
Y'all
We
give
need
me just a second. I'm fixing everybody's tokens so that we can, so I don't have to do this again later.
Man, we're bullshitting about Bahamut.
We need Bahamut to come down from the heavens and just cast Mega Flare on him. I think that'll do the
It's super
trick.
cool to like, they literally designed a god, Bahamut, that like in his lore, it's about he'll just show up and like challenge his strong followers. So from a DM perspective, that's so cool because it's like if you ever get to like level 15, it's like randomly one day a dragon appears and it's just like, fuck you, let's fight.
I have heard far and wide of your great power.
Yeah,
Insert
exactly.
that
Yeah,
thinking.
it's such a cool hook.
Alright, next character that's not in a fucking whatever the fuck.
Goliaths have dark vision, Grog?
1 moment. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I
Okay.
don't. I'm still looking, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Don't I have dark vision? I don't remember. I've been playing so many fucking characters.
Either I'm a bird.
I have dark vision, 60 foot.
Okay.
What are you?
Ozzymark.
That thing.
I'm making sure that Augie's, that everyone's tokens have the HP bars visible for me. I'm making sure that everyone's AC is visible for me. Pat, I need you. Are you using Beyond 20? Is that why?
Roll 20? Yeah. The beyond D&D thing.
Okay. What's your max HP?
35 now because I'm level 4.
And what's your AC?
18.
Dang, boy.
Oh
He
shit! I don't
thick.
have armor. Oh, I do
He-
have armor. It's just
He
not
thick,
factored in.
kick.
I don't think I have.
You ought to know by now.
I'm wearing chainmail, if that makes any sense why I have that much AC.
Hey, me too.
What do you have? Is it an 18?
I also have a +1 shield.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so I'm at 20.
Okay, that makes
Shields
sense.
are-
I'm pretty close.
Yeah, shields should be +2, right?
I was. No, I think they're
The-
+1.
It depends on the shield, doesn't it?
No,
one that's right
sadly,
here?
not in 5.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Shield is +2.
Yeah, mine's +3 because it's +1. I've only got a +1 dex mod. That might be the difference.
Mm.
Also, heavy armor doesn't let you use your dex mod and adding to AC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right. Okay. I think that so. Burnden, Ku, Grog, Augie. I need a Potham's token to be on the board, and with vision, and everybody should be able to see the map.
Oh, pop on this thing, I guess. I didn't even realize.
Everybody should be able to see the map. Can y'all
I
see
can
anything?
see things.
Center, yeah.
Did we get a rest after the fight with the vampire?
Yes. You got a full rest, so you should be at full HP, Grog.
Gotcha.
Chaz, just so we can clarify on my supposed vision, I'm supposed to see all of this?
Yes.
Okay.
So what I've got enabled right now is called daylight mode. You should be able to see everything outside the current building.
This-ish is not revealed to me, and I don't know if that's a thing I should be able to see.
That's the map letting me use that as an upper level. So you should
That's
be able to
fine.
do that.
That's fine, I'm just clarifying vision, that's all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pre-made asset.
And this
for
is because of the
modules.
lighting, correct?
What's that? Yep. Because you
Okay.
can't see around the building.
That's fine. I'm just making sure your tool works the way that you wanted it to, so I can play.
Right. Now, that all being done,
Mm-hmm.
let's continue. This uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
I'd like to point up at the sign and be like, "Ah, this might be the fucking place."
What's the plan this time, Burnden? All right, get me out of this. Like you and who else? Potham?
What I'm thinking is that we definitely have Big Boy there, Grog, banging the door. I'll be right behind him. As soon as they fling open the door and they see him, next thing they see is me. So stack up, boys. One on either side. One got my back. Grog, you do the banging.
I can't even tell which tile's the door.
Oh, yeah.
This one.
Okay.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, I'm ready. Any other plans? Or you want me to just start banging?
Let me
Gentlemen.
look at my spells real quick, just to make sure there's not something I could do good here. And there.
Definitely like you in a more supportive position. And Abbo's probably not here. Chaz, move him like left side of the door or something.
Stacking up.
Stacking up!
Up on the door. Girl.
I grab.
And as soon as Koo says he's good, yeah, there you go. On free, Grog. You heard the bird.
Grog starts knocking.
Boom, boom, boom. Your heavy fist connects with the wooden door 3 times before a reedy, high-pitched voice says, "We're closed! Go away!"
But wait, we have some great bar stools for you to buy. So, yeah, we're selling bar stools.
Me.
Vernon has a certain admiration for this plan.
Well,
He
I'm
shouts over his shoulder, "Yeah, bar stools. The finest in Barovia. You want your customers to come in and peruse your catalogue comfortably? You'll want to take a look at our fine, handcrafted stools."
I don't want any bar stools. Go away.
Are you sure? They're really good.
Leave me alone.
Can we tell? Is he like near the door, like hissing through the crack of the door, or is he like further back in
Yeah,
the
he's pretty close to the
building?
door.
I whisper in Grog's ear, "Break it down."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Grog's gonna set the stool down and he's gonna kick the door. Front kick.
Roll me a strength check.
Yeah.
Save, but even without, you rolled a 19, so
Grog smash.
the door gives way before your front kick, the way wheat gives way before a scythe. The door just collapses, and there's a pained sort of yelp as this old man stumbles backwards, trying not to be crushed by the falling door. And you now have access to the interior of the coffin shop, who you presume to be Henrik Vandevort, is on the floor before you, a stocky, bearded old man, pale like most Barovians, and wide, saucer-eyed, staring at you, just utterly terrified. What do you want? What do you want?
I just wanted to sell you some bar stools, but you're being difficult.
Breaking into houses because you want bar stools.
Can I step
Yes,
past
I'm
Grog?
very passionate about my bar stool sales.
For me. If I buy a bar stool, will you go away?
I will, but I can't speak for the rest of these guys.
I awkwardly burst into the room and point my sword everywhere, and look hyper vigilant and go, "Clear!" Oh wait, we're not fighting. I put my weapon away.
I'd like to press him on the bar stool. And, yeah, sure, mate, buy a bar stool. My friend here, he's got a best in town. Are you
He seems to
brandishing
be-
the
he
bar
seems-
stool at the man?
seems to be calming down a little, and he says, "Um, uh, how much for the bar stool?"
Ah, fine bar stool like this. 2 gold.
I've I've got it in the till over there. You can just get the gold yourself, and please go away.
I said the bar stool is yours. Indicate the till, please.
It's there on the table. And he gestures at the table in the center of the room, or rather, in the center of the room against the east wall, right here. A small silver till sits on the table.
Grog would like to showcase the bar stool to Henrik to distract him while Burnden gets the till. So I'm gonna like sit in the bar stool and go in like the thinker position.
I told you, sturdy as the day is long, mate.
I don't understand what's happening here. Are you really here to just sell me a bar stool?
I'd like to slam open the till. How much is in the? I assume it's not just 2 gold in the till, right?
Right.
Okay, so I take a gold, I flick it to Grog in the thinker position, while he's sitting in the stool on the thinker position.
Okay.
And I'd like to try and pocket the rest of the money inside of the till, without the coffin maker realizing.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check, and you're aiming to pocket about 15 gold pieces.
15 do it.
It's going to be an opposed perception check.
Oh,
Hey! Hey! Don't! Please don't take that. Just the 2, please.
all right. I turn. I look at the coffin maker over my shoulder and snarl. Or snarl spreads across my face. I take only 1 gold out and I pocket it, slam the till shut, and turn on him while Grog is still in the thinker position in front of him on the bar stool. Fine, friend. I'm glad you took faith in our high quality product, but we're here to talk to you about more than bar stools. If you couldn't already figure. And I round on the coffin maker.
The party immediately, I'm sorry, not the party. The panic immediately returns to his face. What? What else? What else is there? What do you want?
Mate, I don't need to tell you. The gravedigger already gave you up. Milojov, whatever his ruddy name was. The filthy slug, digging in the dirt, face covered in it. He was quick to sing like a canary. Even quicker than my bird friend out there. I beckon to Koo slightly outside the door. Now, mate, you can tell me. Where are the bones? I promise you, it's in your best interest.
Either intimidation or persuasion, whichever you prefer.
Oh,
Looks defeated. Tears are welling in his eyes. He says, bones are upstairs. Upstairs in my bedroom. I need to check the wardrobe in the southeast corner of the room. I have to find there's a compartment in the base of the wardrobe. You can have the money too. I don't want it anymore.
I'd like to look back at the till over my shoulder, turn back to him and say, "The money in there,
No,
or the money for your take on the corpse?"
the money with the bones. I earned that gold, making what my plying my trade. But that money they gave me to steal the bones, I don't want it. Not anymore. Just take them back, please.
Collapse down on the balls of my feet, like next to him while he's laying on the ground. So I'm almost level with him and try and reason with him. Who could hire you to do such an egregious thing?
Can't tell you that. If the bones go missing, fine, someone broke in and stole them. I might get out of this alive. If they find out that I told everything, I'm a dead man.
Consider this for a second. I've been there. Fine. I'll not mess with forces bigger than me at this second. But don't forget, mate, I can always bring my friend here to knock down your next door.
He looks at Grog for a second, and then his stare grows distant, almost, as though he's not looking at Grog, but something else in the distance between him and Grog, and he says, "Afraid of you. Or your friend. Just get the things that go, please."
Q, please. Well, Grog and I keep watching our friend here. Go gather our things. Our things.
What did you say they were?
Upstairs. You want to take the door. This door.
I would like to open the door.
The door opens into a room of empty coffins, which sit in a storeroom, waiting for occupants. To your
Guys.
south are two doors, one leading to a stairwell, which is sort of half open.
Here, give up some backup. This place is creepy. It's creeping me out.
Without breaking gaze with the coffin maker on the ground, I say, "Priest, cover him."
Where the fuck is he? Oh. Oh my god, we'll leave
house.
this.
Look on house. There's a staircase. It's a little spooky, and there's all these coffins and.
What,
Yeah,
what do you expect?
What's up here? Can't see nothing.
Sizing up his frail body, I say,
Whoa, I
"You
lost
know
your
what,
token."
Grog?"
That's me.
Do it.
Did you delete your token? There you go.
You know what, Grog? I think I may have him by myself. Why don't you go make sure the bird doesn't do anything underhanded with our gold? Since we're in the room, by ourselves.
All right.
Puppies do not trust me.
There are two doors.
Whoa.
There are two doors.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine. One leading to the west, one leading to the east.
I'm gonna go for a west.
Okay. This kitchen contains a square table surrounded by chairs and shelves of provisions.
Huh. Is there any seeds in the jar?
There are none. Heinrich apparently keeps himself pretty ill-fed. He doesn't seem to buy a lot of food. There is a door to the north.
You try that one.
Okay.
What am I doing?
You want to try that other door? Nothing in here. Not even any food.
Alright, so am I opening the door? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Augie's opening the door.
This door opens into a large, drafty room strung with cobwebs and takes up most of the upper floor. Stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates marked junk.
Great smart junk. That's funny.
Oh.
There is
think
one
dirt
thing of important note before you venture further into this room.
Okay.
This crate right here is open. Inside, so you notice two things when you first enter this room. One, this crate right here is open. It looks
Where's
like it's
here?
been Hang on, I'm sorry.
You're fine. Oh, okay. Corner
This-
room?
Not.
No, this crate right here.
Okay, this crate.
This
Yeah,
crate
I
right
got
here is
Gotcha.
open.
Uh-huh.
Scattered around the crate
Mm-hmm.
is a portion of soil and earth. It smells like soil and blood in here.
Soil and blood. That's yummy.
A favorite
I
combo.
I totally want to smell.
Maybe let's go try that other door next.
What other door?
The other door in my room.
There's another door in your room?
This room. Yeah, come with me this way. Let's go this way. Close that one again.
Okay, I'm gonna role play closing this door
Okay.
because this was the suggestion that was given to me by my bird friend. I'm gonna get in front of my bird friend and I'm going to slowly open the door.
For a dresser or something, he said. Keep your eyes peeled. Looks promising.
This modest bedchamber holds a cot and several well-made pieces of furniture, including a table, a padded chair, a bookshelf, and a wardrobe.
Whoa.
I'm sneaking in there.
What
Didn't
would
they say
you
it was
see?
a wardrobe?
What
dresser?
did you see?
There's the wardrobe right here. Oh, damn it.
That one?
Right here.
Yeah, I would like to open that one like the guy said and look for treasure.
Roll me a perception check with advantage, please. That'll do it. You find in the base of the wardrobe has carved alongside the base and up the sides sort of stylized flames. You find a button nestled among the flames. uh, the wooden flames, and you press it, and the base pops out, uh, providing you access to a small compartment, which uh, have two sacks, which has two sacks inside. One is a uh, sack containing the bones, like you immediately detect it contains the bones, and the other is a sack containing about 25 gold pieces.
Cool. I think this is our stuff.
Cool. Be careful next time. That thing could have blown up.
No, that's fine. This guy, he wouldn't. This is like his bedroom.
You don't know that. It could have been a trap.
Maybe.
It could have went bare.
I
I
think
don't.
this is yours. Do you want to see if there's anything else in here?
I look through the kitchen to see if there's any expensive silverware.
God damn it.
There is not.
Bedroom. There's a bunch of stuff over there.
Not enough silverware.
During Jay's stream, Bear said Appa would love the game, and he would. He would love Among Us. You should play with us. But I said there's not enough silverware on that space station for Appa.
That's a game about stabbing people. I was like, man, Appa would love this game.
Upon further investigation, is there anything that is of interest in this room?
Nothing further.
Nothing further. With the four of us, I kind of look at the group of guys that we have here. That room smells like blood and soil. I personally would not like to investigate. But if you guys are more than willing to, that's fine.
I mean, it's just blood and soil, right?
That's what the
Great.
dead man said to me last, yeah.
I don't see any reason why we shouldn't.
Big crate that was open. That looked pretty scary. It spooked me. But Grog, if you want to go check it out, I'll come in with you. It's that room to the east.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
I sigh and fucking follow him anyway.
Did we leave? Did we? What did John burn them? You keeping watch?
Yeah,
I'm still watching this motherfucking coffin maker.
So that crate's the one that.
Hold on, Greg. Hold on. Don't move. Augie's gonna cast a spell of light and light up this, possibly. Oh, I can't click the thing, can I? So we can see over here. Please, DM. Cantrip.
It's like a plate, right?
Yeah, it's just light.
I mean, I think the reason we can't see there is just because it's line of sight around the corner.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
just
that.
line of sight.
I do get that, right? But Augie can create light. And Augie doesn't want to get jump scared.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like you feel me?
Could just toss a grenade over there.
What?
What?
That's not how that works.
I was saying we could go investigate over there.
Sure.
Go check it out, Grog. There might be a barrel ale up here or something.
I'm just trying to like slowly creep here.
I guess this is where he keeps all the wood.
He's a coffin maker. What do you expect?
Makes sense.
The blood and soil shouldn't make sense. Unless there's a body in that. What's in there, Grog?
I like to investigate the big tree, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What is in there?
There is packed earth, And there is an indentation in the crate that is going to require a medicine check to identify.
Okay. We're not good at those, but I'll go for it.
Anybody else want to
Yeah.
try?
I mean, I'll try.
Do I have to go near
No
it?
idea. No idea.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Got no clue, dude. It's some weird. What did you say? It's like a weird engraving or something.
Indentation in the earth.
It's a crate full of dirt with like something drawn in it, kind of, right?
That is the indentation of a human body that has been either inhumed from that crate or has gotten up and left.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I explained that to the team. Kind of sigh and depression, and just it's possibly a zombie.
As much as I want a GTFO, I really don't want... I'd rather know where it is and deal with it rather than not know where this thing went.
There are 5 such other crates in the room.
Yeah, grab
Yeah.
right?
I have 5 crates, kind of makes me want a GTFO.
Well, maybe we can smash one carefully, right? And like,
Alright.
hold on, let me.
Which one did
ready.
Which one did we already check?
This one in the center here is the one. That was
Okay.
up.
So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a d4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Other ones.
Grog, did you have that grenade that you mentioned earlier?
What grenade? I said investigate.
Oh, so you're also a liar. I'm going to retreat, and you can have fun.
All right. Well, I rolled for this box over here, so I don't know if you guys want to adjust.
Oh boy.
Roll me an attack against the crate.
I want to stand by this crate.
That'll do it. You deal 5 damage to the crate. And actually, you deal 5 damage to what's inside the crate. There is a shriek of surprised pain as your axe buries itself in the flesh of something inside the crate, which then summarily tears itself out of the crate in a fury, in a flurry of claws and screaming noises. As a vampire spawn snarls her way out of the crate.
Oh jeez.
Oh, it's even worse than what I thought it was.
That's cool. We fought these last night. We're good.
The other crates begin to rumble.
Yeah. Let's GTFO.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, I'm retreating to the hallway.
Well,
Numbered.
best case scenario, you're all rolling initiative.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I didn't hear the clatter upstairs.
Yeah, no, Berndon and Henrik both hear the shrieking, and Henrik goes, "Oh no, no, you found them!"
I'd like to immediately. Can I act or do I need to wait?
To wait, you can roll initiative.
I did, motherfucker.
Well, then give me just a second, then, motherfucker. Damn.
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 Do I just hit this button? Hold on, does this work? Okay, my bad. I don't know. It's fucking D&D Beyond.
Why are you on D&D Beyond and not just Roll 20?
Because this nerd asked me that Apotham wasn't going to be here because of work, and we quickly made a character on D&D Beyond, and I have not yet fucking did the other way.
There's an extension called Beyond 20 that lets you make your rolls from that. Like, it sends your virtual tabletop rolls to Roll 20 from D&D Beyond.
Yes.
We have a quick break for a second.
Yeah, no, we can take a 5.
BRB.
Great, I gotta pee. Be right back. So
Okay.
confused.
I would like to position myself.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing I can do.
No, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you were cutting out real bad, Bear.
Alright, I'm setting my back. Yes, I'm gonna cast Meta Magic Wicked Spell, and then I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. And I get three things to hurl. So I'm gonna throw all three of them at this
Okay.
thing.
Those are all 3 hits. One is a critical. So that's a total of 5, 7, 12, 27 damage.
Still standing there.
Yeah. No, she's still up.
Okay. For my regular action, I'm just gonna firebolt it. That was all a bonus action. How did I hit?
I don't. Hang on.
Yeah. Fire at a creature or object under.
That's a miss.
And I'm gonna take a step back there and be like, guys, there's a crazy vampire in the corner. He might be in all these boxes. And then my turn.
Hang on, just before we do that.
Oh, that's really weird. They put the spin-off Final Fantasies in this. Oh.
Burned him.
Where is...
We heard all the commotion. We heard the clattering and everything, and he reacted. He said, "Oh God, you found me." Okay, so I'm gonna try and snatch him up by the collar, and hold his, lift him up off the ground, holding his collar in my left hand, gripped tight, and pointing the end of my fucking rapier at his head in the other, in the right hand, and try and lead him towards that door.
You walking backwards?
He walks with you.
Oh, freely? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, what do we get? 30 movement, or do I get half?
You get half.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. So right there? What the fuck's going on back here?
There's vampires up there. They're the ones who had me steal the bones.
Do I get anything else? Like, dialogue-wise?
6 of them. And he can't say much more because it's 6 seconds. 6 seconds around.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So, it's his turn and says, "I've got a plan. I've got a plan. You need to let me in. You need to let me into the coffin room, please, please."
The only way you're getting in that fucking room's with me.
Then let's both go in there, you idiot.
I point my saber, my rapier at him menacingly.
He's around you and opens the door to the coffin room and enters. Says, "Come on, follow me."
Do I get free movement? Because I'm holding him by the collar. The only way he's moving
he's like
around
holding
is
he's like holding your hand, leading you with him. You get to move. You get the other half of your movement, basically.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
He leads you in here and he says, "If you don't listen to me, we're all going to die. All right? There's 6 of those things up there. You can't handle that."
I believe you've got a fucking way we can.
You're not going to like it.
I don't like much of what's fucking happening so far, so lay it on me.
And he'll have to tell you next turn because it's the vampire spawn's turn. There's more rumbling from the crates. The vampire spawn that's up goes to claw. Jay doesn't get it. Claws again. Crits for 10 slashing damage.
If it hits, does it grapple?
No. It can grapple instead of dealing damage. Well, this was its second attack of the turn, and it won't be able to make a bite attack if it grapples, so it's not going to try to grapple. It's going to take that crit. Grog, your turn.
Alright, we gonna fucking swing back on this motherfucker. Yeah.
That's 8 slashing damage to it.
Shit. I'm gonna do something risky. I'm gonna take attack of opportunity and I'm gonna withdraw.
That's a miss.
Whew.
Buggy, your turn.
Okay, I'm back. What's going on? Oh, it's gonna be my turn.
I'm gonna act defensively right where he is. Gonna ready my crossbow in case something happens.
Okay. Not your turn.
Pretty much what we learned is each of these crates might have a vampire in it.
Yeah, TLDR.
Hang on a second.
So there's like
Say that one more time.
crates. You see these?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
There's
see
bad
the
guys
vampire?
in those. Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's like things rumbling around in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you put 2 and 2 together, vampires come from crates.
I see.
Yeah. Please fix.
So I want to use this.
That's a level 1 spell as a bonus action.
Bonus
Okay.
action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. How long does this last? I couldn't find the flavor text for that.
Divine Favor, I believe, lasts 1 minute. 1 second.
Wait a
Till
second.
the
I
spell
can.
ends.
That's
It's
what
not.
I can do.
It's not
Load it in.
concentration, is it?
It is
Concentration
concentration up to 1 minute.
Cool.
Hang on a second.
Wait, he's a paladin?
Holy
I
crap.
mean, that's
Okay,
probably weird.
Jesus Christ, never simple around here. Okay, yeah. Did I add it to my thing? I think I did. Where is it? There it is. Aha. Concentration. So I have to concentrate in order to have this?
Well, that just means that you can't cast any other spells with the concentration trait without dropping the spell first.
Yeah, and if you get hit, there's a chance to trap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still want to do that though.
Sure.
Okay.
So the spell is
So-
cast. I'm going to mark you with lightning to notify that you are concentrating on that particular spell. And remember, you're going to have to remember the damage on your own. So when you go up and make an attack, remember to roll the extra d4 if you hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast with a standard action. Oh wait, no, I probably shouldn't do that.
Now
I'm
we
just
do a
gonna.
cantrip.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can only cantrip. All right, well screw that. Then I'm gonna smack the vampire in the face with my mace.
So get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so that's not a bad guy? I thought that was a bad guy.
That's Grog's
Grog.
friend.
That's Grog, dog. That's your friend.
Whoops. Okay, well,
The
it's a
tank
good
ran away
thing.
from
Damn.
there.
All right. So mace to the face.
It's a miss.
What a shame. All right.
Top of the round. The crates are rattling much louder now.
I'm like, guys, if there's 6 of them and they're the same kind of vampire we fought last night, this isn't gonna be good. But I'm gonna rear back and use my action to cast Witch Bolt onto the spooky monster.
Your mic's still cutting out a little bit, Bear.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, like
but yeah.
sometimes it's good. Sometimes it sounds like there's like a muzzle on it or something.
Okay. Is it good now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Witch Bolt on the thing. I don't think it worked. And then I'm gonna retreat a couple of steps. That's it for me.
Vernon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna lead the coffin maker up the staircase.
No,
Around.
no. I need to be here in the coffin room. You need to get your friends out of here now.
I thought you said you had a way to stop this. I need to
I
save.
do. It's in the coffins. It's in the bloody coffins.
I'd like to throw him up against one of the coffins, still aiming my rapier at him. Then show me.
Kicks the coffin behind him. There is the acrid scent. There's an acrid chemical scent in the air as gunpowder, like an explosive powder, filters out of the not gunpowder obviously, but an explosive powder filters out of the coffin and onto the floor.
Mate, do you intend to blow this entire building sky high?
Do you know how hard it is to kill? Do you know how hard it is to kill vampires?
I absentmindedly brush against my neck. I have a rough idea.
6 of them up there.
Fine. And you're committed to this? I'll get him out of here. What have I got left? Can I move up the stairs?
Sure.
I'd like to move up the stairs, just to the top of the stairs. I don't want to enter the next floor. Poke my head up. And what do I see? I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, you'd have to go to the next, like the top of the stairs to see anything.
Okay. Stairs here, yes. I see nothing. So I just kind of shout, hoping that they'll hear me. Retreat! Pull back! Follow me! That's all I got.
All right. Henrik is going to do stuff that you guys can't see. Vampire spawn goes for Apothon. Miss. Nat 1. Apothon,
Do
you
I
get an
get-
attack of opportunity.
Yay! Mace to the no.
It's a miss. Grog.
Yeah. GTFOing to there. So I can protect Ku if need be. I'm done. And then yeah, ready an action, I guess. An attack in case something comes in range. Is
Got
that
it.
thing? Okay.
All right, Augie. Pat.
No, I was reading what an oil flask was and seeing if I could use it. And I can. That's amazing. My movement speed 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm like pushing people aside, running. I heard bad news bears. They didn't want to do this to begin with, and then I see Brandon. I'm like, what's going on?
Not entirely sure. We just gotta get the fuck out.
Well, obviously, there's vampires everywhere. And
You
then,
come with me if you want to live.
what? This is
I
fucking...
said, come with me if you want to live.
This is such a dumb line. I end my fucking turn.
Not a problem. Your turn. Your friends are retreating.
Fuck. Well, I guess I'm gonna just use my action to withdraw then.
Okay, you disengage and begin running.
I just look behind me. I'm like, where did they? Those fuckers. And I just turn around and I start running. And then can I use my standard action? Oh wait, no. I guess I get to an action to disengage and I can move 30 feet. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Cool.
That's what I was thinking. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, could I have used my bonus action to use my War Priest ability to attempt one last smack as I ran away?
Don't think so. I think you can use that when you make the attack action.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
See, I used 30 to get here, but then I have my action, so I'm gonna dash and try to go like downstairs.
Okay. Yep, you are right here. You see Henrik quickly trailing gunpowder from one coffin to another. I'm saying gunpowder because I know what explosive powder is longer.
Okay.
But it's explosive material from one coffin to another.
Except for me.
Herndon.
I yell at the bird as he rushes by. Did you get the stuff? Can he pair it back to me?
Yes, Bear, can you tell him if you got the stuff?
Got the stuff. Get down here.
Right on
Where's
my
my gun?
fucking way.
The eagle has landed.
And I rush down the stairs after him. "15
Great.
feet down the stairs. 30 out into the fucking workshop.
Okay. It's Henrik's turn. He's like, you got a few seconds to get out, lads. Otherwise, you're going up with the place. I'm not letting a bunch of vampires out into the town. He seems maddened.
Why not?
He seems maddened, and he indicates that on his next turn, he's going to blow the place.
Is there a window up there? No, there's a window on the first floor.
There are windows, but they're barred by iron.
Shit.
The vampire spawn burst out of their boxes.
Yeah.
Only this one gets the chance to move, though. She rushes after Grog. That one! Grog, you get attack of opportunity.
Sounds good. Oh,
That one!
I also readied an action to attack if something came into range.
Oh, yeah, so that would be your first attack. Go ahead and make your attack of op.
I actually almost forgot about it.
That's a hit for 6 slashing. She's going to make her second attack. That's a miss. Grog, it's your turn.
Can I just like GTF my way past everybody?
Yeah, if you use the disengage action instead of attacking or anything, you can move without taking attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about just dashing and getting 60 feet and GTFOing hard.
Okay.
Yeah,
up to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash. Do your worst.
Okay, so before you do your dash, God damn!
What the fucking nat ones today?
That once again. You don't get anything else off of that, but go ahead. You can move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 gets me to the bottom of the stairs.
All right, you're here.
And then, so 50. Where's the door? This way? 55, 60. Right behind Burndon. And I'm done.
Your turn.
Is that just a warrior thing? The sprinting?
No, you can dash. And anybody can use their standard action to move again, basically.
Huh. Well, fuck yeah, I want to do the same thing. Was that double my move speed? 60?
Yeah, doubles move speed.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That puts me here. 4. That's just 30 movement speed. I'm down the stairs. I need vision. Sir.
1 second.
No, you're fine.
All right, you get down there. You're at that, and then you have another amount of movement.
25. Where the fuck's the door?
Stand on top of it.
Take a hot left. Yeah, there you go.
30, 45, 50. I'm jumping on the table. I'm scared. Do I need to roll athletics to see if I jump on the table?
Not Apotham, your turn.
Alright, that's a no.
I disengage and run away
Okay.
and follow the rest of the team. I guess down the stairs. I don't think I can actually do that. Can I just? I'll just take the attack of opportunity. I'm just gonna keep running down, and say I dash instead.
That's a miss. You dash. That was 30 feet, then 15 feet down the stairs. You got another 15 feet of movement.
Where did everyone go?
They're out here.
Thank you.
Koo, your turn.
Continue the running.
You're lost in the house. You're gonna blow up.
That's 20. And then, yeah, I can get the fuck out. I'm gone.
Out. And you are out of initiative. Burndon.
I likewise am going to burst through the door behind my bird friend. That's only 20 to get out, so 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We're all the way out and around the fucking block.
You're out of initiative. You guys hear a hissing noise in the room beyond. The vampires begin dashing down the stairs.
I feel like there's a nursery rhyme there. Dashing through the stairs. In a one vamp sleigh. I don't know. I'm not good at that shit.
Wake up, the
Yeah.
house is on fire, and the cat's caught in the dryer. I don't know.
Grog, your turn.
Yep. GTFOing hard. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I'm out.
Out of initiative. Grog? I'm sorry, Augie?
I'm gonna do the same. You know, I've got 30 movement. Get the fuck out. Whatever.
And Apotham.
Last but not least.
Eric says, I should have done this from the... You hear him screaming from the room with the coffins in it. I should have done this from the start. I should have done this the first night you were here. Goodbye, you rat bastards. And you all are knocked to the ground as the building goes up in a column of flame.
Ooh, signal fires for Bahamut.
The blast rockets outward, the wave of force caving in the roofs of buildings on either side, shattering glass and iron, sending it spiraling and into the air and and shooting across the street. People in the street throw themselves to the ground in panic. There's an atmosphere of confusion, and just above it all, shrieking his lungs out, doing his best to get control of the situation, is a guard ringing a bell, screaming, "All will be well! All will be well! All will be well!" And we'll stop there.
So would you say I hit my head?
Sure, yes.
Oh. Okay.
That's funny because I was gonna set fire to that place.
Yeah, vampires.